What we have here is a Coleman Model 220f dual mount on a lantern, and I got this for about a total of $18 from a gentleman on eBay, and that's with shipping. And what I've done is I had to take it apart. When I got it, it worked, but this nut down here inside that holds the whole thing together was very loose, so I wound up having to take it all apart and fix that. And I went and put a drop of transmission fluid on everything that's screwed back together to prevent it from getting seized up, because it's very difficult to take apart. It's in excellent condition. Somebody's put a modern, over here the pressurizing pump inside has a modern rubber one instead of the leather one. Someone took very good care of this. There's only a little bit of rust, exposed paint and rust right here. There's one chip in the porcelain on the cap. It's not a big deal. The upgrade I made to it was I added one of these instant sparks here, so I don't have to have matches to light it. I flushed out the fuel tank real well and put some Crown camp fuel in it. Let's see what happens here. We open it up. Okay, we're still pressurized pretty good from earlier tests. So we rotate the fuel cleaner this way. This also can be used to regulate the light level. Open this quarter turn. There it goes. You're always going to get a little flame up at first, because the way this works, of course, is the fuel travels up and vaporizes and comes through here. The generator absorbs more heat, which vaporizes the fuel at a better rate, so until it gets going it doesn't actually burn very efficiently because the generator's not hot yet. As you can see, it's working really well. We're on a quarter turn open. Now we're going to open it all the way. Back it up. There we go. I know it's probably more than my video camera can really handle here, but it's a very nice streak and flare on the lens. But this thing was built back in 1967, according to the date code on the bottom of the tank. I'm going to go ahead and add the reflector to it that holds a handle. I found one on eBay. They don't even make those anymore. I also am trying to get what they call the storage safe that goes on the bottom. It's a metal plate with a band clamp around it and a rubber gasket. Allows you to store spare mantles and other parts you'd like to have. Like most people may be able to fit one replacement generator in there in case something goes wrong with it. Although usually you can clean out a generator with either carburetor cleaner or brake pad cleaner and put it back together. You can get an extra generator to put in there, maybe 3 packs of mantles, a pack of matches, some extra flints for the striker, even though there's one spare right here in this handle. And these little strikers are still made by Coleman. I just bought one over at Academy, and they run like $4, $3 or $4 for one of these things. Very easy to install with one wrench through one of the match holes. Now, what the Coleman used to do is they used to make these globes in yellow to prevent bugs. Oh, by the way, this gets very hot, over 200 degrees, so don't touch the Pyrex glass. They don't do that anymore. They also used to make them in ruby red for the military, so that if you're operating at night, it wouldn't foul up your night vision. You can buy these globes still at a place called oldcolemanparts.com. They're expensive. They're around $40 a piece or so. A clear globe will run you about $10. And I haven't tried it yet, but Krylon makes glass paint, and they don't say what the heat tolerance is on it on anywhere. I've even asked Krylon and they couldn't tell me. So I'm going to go and get a can of that stained glass spray paint. They make a yellow and a red. And I'm going to try painting an extra globe I'm going to buy. If it doesn't work and it tries to burn off, I'll just take lacquer thinner and strip it all off. But I'm going to go ahead and paint the outside of the glass with the yellow, so I can make a yellow globe, and maybe if that works out, I'll make a red one as well for re-outfitting the lamp for other operations. Crank this thing up and it runs. The other thing you can do, of course, is you can control your light level by adjusting this needle cleaner, which a lot of people don't know. You can turn it down very low. that's all. This is an example of how durable Coleman products are. After all these years, this thing is older than me. It's probably in better condition than anything you can buy nowadays.